Dustin Engel, project superintendent, work for Degen Excavating.
I'm Michael Butler. I was a project engineer for the job from ODOT. Well, you guys lucked out and got me as your project engineer. I'm the #1 partner. That's what it is, man. This project was a complete reconstruction of the main street in the village of Caro in Allen County, Ohio. The existing concrete pavement was replaced with asphalt, as well as the sidewalks, curb and gutter. We also put in ADA compliant curb ramps, and a good portion of the drainage system was replaced.
The estimate was 1.69, we come in about 1.68. Was there roughly 6 months, started from June, ended November.
One of the main goals on our project was safety. The goal we set up was 0 lost time accidents, and luckily from a contractor and a department standpoint, we had no injuries on the project.
We rented out a location at the old school gym, had our offices set up all in a big line, and basically maintained an open line of communication between us.
Yeah, it was good for us. We were in the office together all the time, so if there was ever any issues, we were able to talk to each other and solve them right then and there.
The village was very helpful as far as giving us the room and the availability to have facilities within the project. It was within 3 blocks of the project, so it made sense for us to share the office and to be able to collaborate together.
I've worked with other contractors before that at the end of the day you can't go over quantities because they either weren't there, they left, and it was difficult with other contractors, but with Degen Excavating it was so much easier. We're in the same office, so it was absolutely perfect.
The homeowners within the village, they played a huge role throughout the project. They brought a lot of good knowledge to us because, I mean, it was, I think, over 50 years since any of the drainage had been done throughout the project.
There's a couple instances with the basement drainage issues that we had taken our personal equipment down into their homes, contacted the homeowner and chased their basement drains out and tried to find them to hook them back up. Some we were successful on, some didn't go where they thought, so it was definitely trying part of the project. Yeah. Something else that we had to deal with the whole project was maintaining entrance to everyone's driveways and people access to all their homes.
We worked with them every day and made sure they could, they had access. At one point throughout the project, I was blessed with having a baby girl, so I ended up taking 6 weeks off of work.
He went above and beyond what would be expected. I mean, he still answered his phone on a daily basis. You could text message, email, he would always get back to you, or have Murphy or one of the inspectors, Daryl or Justin, come out and give us an answer or work with us if we needed some more assistance.
Yeah, another obstacle was an old gas storage tank was found. And on the plans, we knew that it was a possibility that we'd run into contaminated soils. We were able to agree on some things and get it removed and get the soils as well as the contents of the tank tested and get it taken care of. Yeah, one of the main goals on our project is solve everything at a project level.
We didn't have a lot of ideas on process and procedure paperwork side. Michael helped me through a lot of it. In the field, they were there every day to basically help or lead if we needed help.
It was good to work with Degen. They made it obvious that they were out there to do a good quality job, and whenever we did have disputes and things that didn't go quite to plan, they allowed us to talk about it and figure out the best thing for the project.
It seemed like all parties took ownership of their part and their role. I think everybody had the community's focus in mind on leaving a good product for the village. It leaves a statement of their work ethic and their abilities, and it's a beautiful streetscape that's left.
I've worked for ODOT 29 years, and the Degen office is actually 1 mile down the road from the ODOT office, and I've never worked with these folks before. And once they got going, Michael and Dustin worked great together. I think that they both grasped the partnering concept well. They negotiated costs in both directions on the job, and I think the future for both entities, ODOT and Degen Excavating, is looking bright with these young men.
He wants you to talk about how I held your hand the entire project.
Oh, nice. Sweaty palms.
When was that point that kind of galvanized the team?
About when he left. No. There was a 6-week period that I really got comfortable with it.